Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. It's official! Christian Barmore is out of New England, and folks, we got a DEFCON 1 situation brewing on that Patriots defensive line. The announcement hit like a sledgehammer on a quiet off-season morning. Fans were still sipping their coffee when the alert came through. Barmore, the Patriots' disruptive force in the trenches, is heading elsewhere. And make no mistake, this isn't just a roster move. This is a tectonic shift on the defensive side of the ball. We're talking about a player who embodied that classic Bill Belichick defensive identity. Versatile, physical, and absolutely relentless. Losing him means more than just filling a spot on the depth chart. It means New England has a gaping hole right in the heart of its defense. In a division where quarterbacks like Josh Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, and now even Aaron Rodgers are throwing darts, that's a problem you can't afford to ignore. Let's rewind the tape for a second and appreciate what Barmore brought to this team. Drafted in the second round of the 2021 NFL Draft out of Alabama, he arrived in Foxborough with sky-high expectations. And honestly, he lived up to most of them. In just a few short seasons, Barmore carved out a name for himself as one of the Patriots' most disruptive interior linemen. His quick get-off, his ability to split double teams, and that sheer power he brought to the pocket made him a nightmare for opposing offenses. He wasn't just a run stuffer. He was the kind of guy who could push the pocket, rattle quarterbacks, and blow up a play before it ever had a chance to develop. Players like that don't grow on trees. And for New England to let him walk? That says a lot about the cap situation, sure, but also about the current state of the franchise. Now, let's be real. The Patriots' defense has always been about next man up. It's part of the Belichick mantra. But come on, there's no next man like Barmore waiting in the wings. Not right now. The rotation up front is solid, but it lacks that true disruptor. Lawrence Guy is aging. Devon Godchaux is steady but unspectacular. And rookie Keon White? He's promising, no doubt, but still raw. There's a massive leadership vacuum and a production gap that no amount of scheme creativity can totally patch over. And let's not forget how crucial defensive line pressure is in today's NFL. You don't get to the quarterback, you don't win games. Simple as that. And losing Barmore? That just made getting to the quarterback a woe Patriots playing hardball and losing. And that's a trend that's become all too familiar in recent years. Now, let's talk ripple effects. When you lose a player like Barmore, it's not just your front seven that suffers. It's the whole defense. The linebackers behind him, now they're dealing with more blockers getting to the second level. The secondary? They've got to hold covered for longer because the pass rush isn't getting home as quickly. It's a domino effect. And let's not even get started on third down defense. Barmore was money on third and long, collapsing the pocket, forcing errant throws, and giving the Patriots a fighting chance to get off the field. Without him, that entire dynamic shifts. Opponents will start attacking the middle more. They'll run more inside zone. They'll test the heart of this defense, because now there's a reason to believe it might just break. And from a locker room perspective, this one stings. Barmore wasn't just a talented player. He was an energy guy. He brought juice to that unit. He brought fire. You could see it in his celebrations after a big sack, in the way his teammates rallied around him. That kind of presence doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but it matters. Especially in New England, where the culture has always been about accountability, effort, and passion. Losing a guy like that, it hurts morale. It changes the vibe. And with the Patriots coming off a tough season, this was not the time to be shedding key pieces. This was the time to build, to double down on the few bright spots you had. And instead, they let one walk out the door. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. So, where does this leave the Patriots? In a word, vulnerable. The AFC East isn't waiting for anyone. Buffalo is still a juggernaut. Miami is loaded with speed and creativity. And the Jets, for all their drama, just added Aaron Rodgers to a scary good defense. If New England wants to stay relevant, It can't afford to have soft spots. It needs to be elite at something. And right now, that something isn't the defensive line. Not anymore. They'll have to look to free agency. Maybe kick the tires on some veteran interior linemen. Maybe swing a trade. But make no mistake, this isn't a plug-and-play fix. This is going to take time, reps, and, yes, some growing pains. And what about Barmore himself? He's about to cash in somewhere and thrive. Mark my words, wherever he lands, that team is getting a monster in the middle. A guy who commands double teams, eats up blocks, and still manages to get pressure. He's the kind of player who makes the guys around him better. And now that he's out from under the rigid Patriots system, he might even hit another level. Maybe we'll see him in a more aggressive front, turned loose to just go hunt. And if that happens, phew, watch out. Barmore's going to be on highlight reels, just not in a Patriots jersey. And for New England fans, that's going to be a tough pill to swallow. Ultimately, this move raises bigger questions about where the Patriots are heading as a franchise. There's a growing sense that the golden era is well and truly over. And now, even the building blocks are starting to crumble. First it was the stars. Then the culture started slipping. And now, the young talent you should be building around is walking away. That's not how you rebuild. That's how you spiral. The front office needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror and ask, what are we doing here? Are we serious about contending? Or are we just treading water? Because moves like this don't just impact one season. They send a message. To the fans, to the locker room, to the league. And right now, that message is loud and clear. The Patriots are in transition, and not necessarily the good kind. So buckle up, Pats Nation. This offseason just got a whole lot more complicated. Christian Barmore is gone, and with him, a big piece of the Patriots' defensive identity. There's still time to course correct. There's still talent on this roster. And if anyone can MacGyver together a decent defense, it's Bill Belichick. But the margin for error just shrunk big time. The pressure is on to find answers fast. Because in today's NFL, standing still is falling behind. And right now, without Barmore in the middle, the Patriots aren't just standing still, they're backpedaling. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.